Hey guys peeps, welcome back to Snail TV. So on this episode we're going to be doing more obviously on the quad. I've organised everything. I've got some steel, fill up my gas bottle, got some more other stuff, some more sanding discs and all that stuff ready to go. I have put a couple of things together during the week. I did not film it only because I only had a couple of hours to work with, so I thought I'd just get it all started, and then I can go through use what I'm actually doing. So I'll turn this around now. I'll show you exactly how we're going to start this off and how we're going to join them, and we'll go from there. The only thing is I don't have a bender, so what I'm going to do is just going to be doing sort of cuts and shots. It's still going to look pretty cool because this one's sort of going to be more off-roady as well, so it'll still look awesome. We'll make it look good anyway, so I'll show you what we got, and yeah, let's have a look. Alright peeps, so this is what we're going to be going for. So all I've done is just gotten some board, marked out some stuff, and just so then we can yeah, get things, nothing's welded, everything's loose. Okay, so this is how you join. Obviously drill a hole, sleeve it. Okay, so that's actually going into the chassis, weld a hole on the other side, and then like that. Alright, we'll have it out just a tad, just so then you can actually get a weld as well, penetrate through the weld. This is the sort of the best way to sleeve. So they're going in quite a bit as well, which is good, and also they're the bars to go up. So I'll just see what one's what. So all I've done is just notched them out, and actually didn't cut right through, as you can see, and then bent them up to suit. Okay, so I think, let's have a look. Yep, that's this side. So what I'm going to be trying to go for is the side of the head there. Alright, so once it's like that, and nope, that's on the other side. Oh bad, wrong one. Alright, this one's better. Okay, so once it's like that, okay, we're going to come down just a tad and just going to sort of match it up like that. Alright, as you can see. So yeah, in the corner there where the bits comes out, and in the back there we'll have it just where the back axle goes. So yeah, we're going to have it just off of it. What we're going to do is tack it all up and then tack some motor mounts. And I've got a couple of little problems that I need to not sort out, but what we're just going to go around. So the first problem is to try to get this motor out when I make these mounts, because the ones coming across, as you can see, you can't lift the motor up, you can't lift it up. So what I'm thinking is have them like that, and then we twist the motor and then bring it up. So we're leaving you know, like 10 mil either side, and that should be enough just to twist it. We'll have a look, we'll see what we can do. And then that should yeah, be enough to have it twisted, because the motor's smaller that way than it is that way. Alright, get that out of the way. And then the only other problem that I had was obviously with the seat coming up to it. So we're going to have the seat, grab that. Okay, so we've got to make something up for the seat as well. Alright, as you can see, and then as you can see, we've got to make sure we've got enough room there for like a plenum of some sort there as well. So I'm probably going to cut here the start of the seat there, so it's more flush. We'll have a look, and then yeah, I really want to keep it like that, so then actually we got a seat on the back as well. Yeah, just making it that if we keep the bit more on the back of the seat, it almost act like a two-seater as such, and actually take some people for rides. As I said, this is going to be more of just a fun off-road go-kart, and obviously it's like a quad as such sitting on top as well. As I said, we'll make one later on with suspension and stuff like that later on when I've got a workshop and stuff like that. So it's still hard working with that at the moment. This is what I like building at the moment, so we'll get into that. The halfabusa turned out bloody awesome, and this is going to turn out exactly the same. So yeah, we'll make this into a a piece of machinery here, and yeah, make it decent. So yeah, that's what we got. Anyway, guys, we'll get some stuff welded up now, and yeah. So what we've got is, as you can see, the frame. We're going to make exactly the same. All right. We'll have that one there is welded, the little joiner. We'll have this one welded exactly the same, and then we're going to have some joins there as well. All right. Also going to have a bar in the center, a couple of bars in the center to join, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, peeps, we'll get to it. Yeah, let's join some stuff together, and let's go from there. Let's do it. All right, peeps. Yeah, we got some stuff done now. I'll show you a couple of the mounts that we've made up quickly. Everything's just quickly tacked and ready to go, so we can put some decent welds when we're done. So yeah, just like this little thing here, just a bit of tube with a decent sized washer welded on the other side, and the nut can go inside, so you don't actually see any of the fixings, which is just a neater way of doing it. On top we could have done it, but there was no need, so we've just done just a couple of tabs on either side, drilled them out 12mm, and same thing, that's 12mm stainless running through, just like that. That's 12mm stainless running through as well, and then yeah, everything's been tacked. Yeah, nothing's moving, so everything's all pretty solid. Left a little bit of a gap on both sides, probably about a 20mm gap on both sides. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good so far. The only thing we got to do is one more mount at the front there, but I've got an idea. I'll show you in a second. All right, so we've got a bit of like 32 pipe, I think it is, and yeah, the inside here is yeah, pretty massive. Just not quite big enough. I just gotta score it out just a little bit, and that'll fit in as that. I'll put washer room on both sides so it locks in, but this one here has to be removable. The whole thing, what we're doing is we're actually gonna pull it out this way, twist it, and take it out as such. That's what we're actually going for. If we can, yeah, I just gotta have a look at it tomorrow, of whereabouts to go now. If we can, maybe another bar coming off the bottom. I just want to do the steering first, coming off of here, coming up, and then once we've done that, then we can actually know how much room here that we've got, once we quickly tack some stuff up there. Yeah, So yeah, just another mount there. This one's a bit different than the actual booster. The booster had most of the studs, 4 studs on the actual head itself. Not sure why they did that on this one. But yeah, these all mount. So one's on the actual gearbox, 2's on the gearbox, sorry, on the bottom of the gearbox there, one of the gearbox there, and one's actually on the block. But this one's a pretty decent one on the block though. On the booster they had one on the bottom, and then the rest of them all up top. And yeah, one on the back I think there was. Yeah, so I still got it propped up at the moment just to get it there. Just like my other one, the bottom of the frame is exactly the same as the bottom of the sump. I was going to cut that shorter, looked it up, and they don't have much of a sump anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This ain't really high anyway, so which I'm liking it right now. Once, as I said, once I've got like something in my mind, start putting it together, yeah, start getting a bit happy with it, so that's a good thing. So yeah, really happy with everything so far. I'm just starting to strengthen everything up with some bars going down as well. Yeah, everything's looking pretty nice actually. The only other thing I was going to do is at the front, this is an add-on for a stabilizer bar, and yeah, these are optional, you get to put them in, and the other one I actually welded it in as well. So this one here I'll do the exact same thing, have it welded in as well. But yeah, other than that, everything else is still looking pretty good. I just gotta, yeah, we'll get it all welded up tomorrow, and yeah, things are looking pretty good. So yeah, pretty excited so far. I've got everything tacked up, all the bars, everything's running straight. I just got a little bit of weight on this side. It's just decided to pull up just a tad on this side, so got a little bit of weight on this one. The other side's fine. And yeah, so the frame's looking pretty good. As you can see, I'll just get the seat for you guys, and we just got to mount the seat off of something. So we've got these mounts. I was going to probably put some nut inserts in here so we can bolt something on. Yeah, we'll make something up. You can sort of see, whoop, from the sides goes, it's sort of looking like a, you know, something decent. Might bring it back just a tad just so that I can miss this frame rail here with my legs, but the legs are going to be coming off down anyway, and yeah, we'll go from there. So it might be just coming back just a tad to give us more clearance, but we'll suss that out when we come to the seat position. Really happy with it so far. And then obviously like coming off, it's actually going to come around as well for the actual seat holding position there. Radiator pretty much going to be probably the exact same as the booster one over there in the back. That there does an awesome job. It stabilizes it so well. So I'm thinking exactly the same on this one. I was just playing with this steering, exactly where we're going to have that mounted, and I need to get the whole thing half welded as such. Half welded, I mean, it's just we're going to get the tops all welded. We can't go underneath, that's all. Alright peeps, yeah, been pretty busy on the halfabusa. Sorry I didn't film most of it. I've just been tacking things, just been trying to make it work. It's all custom, so it's sort of like everything takes like 5 times to actually get it right pretty much. So yeah, it's not just a, you know, jigsaw puzzle where it all goes together. Yeah, everything yeah, it's just yeah, custom made, and yeah, so I've just filmed a couple of little parts getting done, and just thinking of a couple other things that I'm going to do. I'll just run through them now, what we're doing on next video, and we'll go from there. So yeah, so first off, this is what we've got created so far. I'm pretty happy with everything so far. As you can see, I've got the frame pretty much half welded up. Only thing I really need to do is just make sure I haven't got the front engine mount plate done yet. We'll do that soon. we just need to make sure that they need to be that needs to be removable, because the engine needs to turn and come out, or it drops down and actually comes out this way. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do yet. We just got to make sure that they're... So I've only got the steering tacked in, so we actually do have steering. Alright, they're not attached to the wheels, don't worry about that, guys. Alright, as you can see, everything's just tacked though. Everything's just happening. Alright, so on the front with turbo wires, obviously I was going to have it there, and that's what I'm going to pretty much do. So what I'm thinking is an XR6 turbo intercooler. I will try to grab one tomorrow, because they have a return on it. So the actual cooler will go like that, and the top will return onto there, and then we'll have this pipe coming out on that side there. That there will come either there and probably come up. I do have a pretty good way here, but I'm thinking seat is done, so I'll sit on the seat. Okay, so what I'm thinking for inlet is actually custom making something pretty cool. It's either coming around and down like that for the intercooler, or actually making it so it actually hugs over the top here, and then actually having that... Turbo, come here. When that comes over as like a snorkel, that'll go into one pipe at the end here, so it'll actually integrate into one pipe right there. But at that same time, my dash can be there as well. It's just a thought for now. I'm not sure exactly if we're going to do that. As I said, we'll keep going with this, and I just like to play around with a couple of things to make sure it's going to fit before we actually go any further. But all in all, I reckon everything else is come up pretty well. I'll show you how the steering I'll show you the steering now, guys. So I've just made up a bush with a that's actually a Nolothane in there, and I've just made like a mini can up. Everything's just tacked. That'll need to get welded up. But as I said, that there's going to get tacked because we're just going to make sure the engine comes out. Now for the seat, to make the seat, what we've done, alright, so it's a pin, alright, comes out, and the whole thing pulls out. Alright, that's what we've come up with. We had to get a little bit off because the seat is a bit twisted and it's not 100% perfect. So we've got this just a tad off just so it counteracts for it. And so the first one, that top one, well that one there, sorry, that actually just goes under there, locks in like the normal motorbike, sits on that front. That will get cleaned up, don't worry about that, guys. And then here, you can see how much off center it is. Here, that there's just for support, that there clicks onto these here, they're little 20 tabs there. Just have to clean it up all up. They go under there and there, and then here that pin, I've just the old bracket I've just welded on a lug, and I'll actually put a old mate, good mate Steve, come up with that idea. We'll just put a split pin, a pin in there, and just yeah, it will come out. So literally as easy as putting it down. Oh, there we go. So put it down and then slide it in and then slide it down like that. Alright, so it's quick release seat as well. Nothing's bolted in. The only reason why is because fuel cell. Now, I'm not sure what exactly to do with fuel cell, but we need to get it out just in case we need to get to this. So the only thing was is either just to custom make one or get one redone. So if I did a custom made one, I'll just have it like custom made and then actually have the the filler up top here, and then when the seat comes off you can actually fill it up, such. Make it like a decent size, try to get at least 15 to 18 litres like a motorbike. But everything else is all pretty good. Exhaust, I'm still going to split it into two, so one side. Probably just gonna have pretty much just like a mini zoomy on either side. And bearings, we're gonna get the bearings, carriers, they're all happening. And with the radiator, I'll have the radiator at the back exactly like the Busa. As I said, I liked that option, so that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, everything so far is all going pretty well. I'll try to spend another day on it tomorrow. I'll go next episode. But yeah, so far so good. As I said, it's got steering now. It's got seat now, and yeah, so really hope you guys liking it. I think it's looking pretty gnarly. So pretty much going to go for the, you know, it's going to be like that drag quad look sort of thing, you know. But yeah, really happy with it. So let me know what you guys think about the intake. So the intake, as I said, from the side will, you know, come up like that, go like that, like the whole thing will be plated, and then obviously all coming into one pipe, because this intercooler pipe. And then on the top here, I can actually, off of the top of this, I can actually have the dash mounted up, so the screen, and then I can display all the vitals on that. That's what I was thinking anyway. So let me know about you those things there, guys. And a couple of more ideas as well. As I said, I'll take all of them into consideration. I just wing it as I go anyway. And yeah, well, that there was all winged. I winged that one. You know, these all winged. So yeah, I don't really go through anything. As I said, step by step planning. As I said, the seat bracket alone took me about 2 hours just to, you know, knock up some stuff and cut it off, knock up some more stuff, and, you know, do the stuff like that. So far so good, guys. I'm tired, so I'm gonna leave this now. I'll let you guys go, obviously. Thanks very much, guys, for liking the videos. It's just going better and better. Really appreciate it, guys. I've got more stuff happening. As I said, next week or week after, we are on the boat, so stay tuned for that. I'm really wrapped for that. I've got some good surprises. And also, yeah, and obviously we're just working on this booster at the moment. Obviously the roll race is happening as well. Just trying to find time to work in all of these things. And obviously we've got to try to take out the booster go-kart again. So all in all, just let me know what you guys want more. And I'll try to, you know, go on that. But I'll try to get a little bit more done on the booster, half booster tomorrow. And yeah, I'll try to make another episode for you. Alright, on that note, guys, thanks very much, guys, for watching. And obviously make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. See you, peeps.